Good morning. It is almost 7 a.m. Josh didn't fly this morning, so we got to sleep in until 6. That was really nice. Let's try this cotton candy Alani knew. I saw this at Target yesterday and everybody's been raving about it. It's too sweet for me. I just did a TikTok shop video for like a hair crimper. And I think it's so cute and fun, and it makes me wish that I had naturally curly hair. I always say that I hope when we have kids that they have Josh's curly hair. I think it's so cute. I've also been editing some videos today. I'm just about to have some lunch, and Josh's mom is coming tomorrow, so I wanna have our apartment super clean and have the guest room all ready for her. I'm on reserve again tomorrow, but I'm only available for one day. I was on reserve today and yesterday, but yesterday I hadn't slept very well. I was just so anxious. I'm always so anxious on reserve, and I had been bidding for so many trips and I didn't get assigned anything, and I was so frustrated. I was just like, how am I not getting any of these trips that I'm bidding for? So finally some all-nighters opened up and I bid for a Vancouver all-nighter and I got it, and so I put it on the trade board just in case someone might want to work it, but I was fully prepared to work it. I was like, there's no way that anybody is going to want to pick up this all-nighter, and it had a 2.5 hour sit in Vancouver, so it wasn't like you just work there, turn around, come back. You had to sit in the middle of the night in the Vancouver airport for 2.5 hours and then work a red-eye flight back to Dallas. So anyway, I just knew nobody was gonna pick it up, but then someone picked it up. So that made me so happy. And whenever you do that, whenever you drop a trip on reserve, you're off for those days that you would have been on that trip. So I'm off today. I got to stay home last night instead of working that all-nighter and be home today. And then hopefully I'll get a turn tomorrow. I'll definitely bid for some turns. I've been doing so many videos for like hair tools. Like my poor hair just needs a break from heat. I really want to go to Hot Works today. If I go to Hot Works, then I gotta wash my hair. If I wash my hair, I gotta blow dry my hair, and that's putting heat on my hair. So what do? Do I still go? I did hot bar yesterday. Hot bar, holy cow, it's so hard. That's one that I really want to take Josh to. Like, I just know he'd have a really hard time and it would humble him so much. If your man needs to be humbled, take him to Hot Works. I gotta fold some laundry. This countertop is my favorite place to fold laundry because I learned from Kylie Pitts, if you fold your laundry on the countertop, like, you're gonna get it done because it's on your kitchen countertop, it's in the way. Like, if I just put it in a basket and put it somewhere else to fold later, it's gonna take a lot longer than if it's in my way on the kitchen counter. So as y'all know, Josh is in flight school. He's in school 7 days a week. As long as weather permits, he's flying every single day. It's a very fast-paced school that he's going to. So anyway, since he's in school every single day, we will not be traveling anywhere this summer. So if you are going anywhere this summer, if you're going on vacation or a Europe trip or something, please let me know in the comments. I want to live vicariously through you. Let me know where you're traveling. Just because Josh can't go anywhere doesn't mean I can't go anywhere. I mean, maybe if Sydney wants to go on a trip or something, I don't know, we'll see. But if you are traveling to Europe this summer, I do have a product recommendation. So this is the Epica 8-in-1 travel adapter, and it is 2 separate pieces, so you can actually use this at home, and then when you get to Europe you can just snap on this little piece and you've got your European travel adapter. These are fast charging outlets, and it has so many different places for you to charge stuff. It's got the 2 USB and 2 USB-Cs on the bottom here, and it also has 4 other regular outlets all the way around. I can charge my iPad, my phone, my Kindle, so many things at once in one outlet. And what I really like about this travel adapter is that it's very sturdy. A lot of times those travel adapters can be really wobbly, like they're very tricky. You got to get it plugged in just right, and then it falls out anyway, and then your things don't get charged. And especially if you travel like me, if you're on a Europe trip, you got stuff to do. When you come back to the room and rest and recharge yourself and your stuff, you don't have time to mess around with wobbly adapters. This is 2 separate pieces, so this is what it looks like without the Europe adapter piece. So it just snaps on just like this. And then you just fold this piece in, and it's nice and compact to travel with. I love that you can pack it like this and that it just stays put together. I feel like in flight attendant training, they gave us like a universal travel adapter, and it had all these different pieces that you had to put together. And that just, stuff like that just does not work for me. I gotta have it in one place. So this is really nice. It's very small, so it's not gonna take up a ton of space. It also has built-in safety features like fire resistance, overcurrent protection, short circuit protection, and over temperature control. So whether you need an adapter
adapter to recharge all your electronics really quickly on your Europe trip, or if you just want more plug-in space at home. You can check out the Epica travel adapter. I'll have it linked in the description box below, and use my code for 20% off. Okay, I just made some lunch. This is my favorite lunch of the moment. It's just a low-carb tortilla, 2 of these chicken strips that we get from Costco, and then I'll get like a Caesar salad kit and just sprinkle a little bit of everything on top of the chicken. Voila. Okay, it is about time we get this bathroom organized, or at least just shove all of this in a drawer because it's a mess. So I'm gonna try to organize all this stuff. There's also some stuff in here that I'd like to go through. Let's see what we can do. Okay, this feels so good. I just bid for tomorrow. I bid for 2 turns. I really hope I get one of them. Even if I don't, at least I'm only good for 1 day. But I need to go return this rug. I really like the bigger one in there. I wasn't sure about it, but it's really grown on me. Okay, good morning. It is 10:14. So today was my last day of 3 days in a row on reserve. I bid for a bunch of turns yesterday. I always like to bid the day before, and I feel like usually, like in the recent past, I've been getting what I bid for and they assign it the day before. But I guess there are just so many people senior to me on reserve right now. I feel like they just brought so many people down to reserve this month that I guess that senior people to me have been bidding for that stuff, or they're just not giving it to reserves and people who aren't even on reserve are bidding for that stuff. And I haven't hardly gotten anything that I bid for this month. So this month on reserve has been a little stressful. It's always stressful, not just a little. Like reserve just gives me so much anxiety. So anyway, I didn't get a trip until this morning, and it's a Cleveland turn. It's actually deadhead there and work back. So that's pretty easy. My report time isn't until 1:57 p.m., but I'm gonna go ahead and get ready right now. Thankfully, this is my last reserve day this week. And after today, I'm off for 3 days and then back on call for 3 more days. And then we are done with this reserve month, which I'll be so happy about. Reserve just hurts. I know I keep bringing this up. I keep talking about transferring and I haven't done it. I keep telling myself that I'm gonna do it, right? And after I got reserve for June, I was like, okay, that's it. I'm gonna go somewhere that's junior and I just won't have to do reserve. And then it came time to bid for next month. So I was like, okay, I'll wait to see what I get for next month, if I get the trips that I want for next month. And then if my schedule sucks next month, then I'll put in my transfer. And next month, I actually got a really good schedule. Like, I'm kind of shocked. Like, I actually got the trips that I bid for. I got mostly 2 days. I got 2 3 days, and one of them I actually bid for because it's a 24-hour layover in Miami. So now I'm like, should I still do it? I don't know. I just would love to not have to do reserve. That's all. This is truly a completely different job on reserve versus having your set schedule. So I don't want anybody to hear me talking about reserve and tell me I hate my job and things like that. You need to get a new job. I don't know, stuff like that. Like, if you know, you know. If you're not in aviation, you might not understand. It is truly just a completely different job when you're on call versus when you have your schedule. Okay, I hated how my makeup looked, so I just took it off and completely started over. I think it's just a bad makeup day. I am gonna pack some food. I'm gonna bring one of these crust off sandwiches because they didn't have Uncrustables at Costco. I haven't had one yet, but Josh said they're not as good as our Uncrustables. Also bringing some fruit. I think I'm just really sad. I'm like feeling nervous. Why am I feeling nervous about going to work? I'm gonna throw a peach liquid IV in my water bottle. So I'm gonna be gone from like 1 to like 10. I think we get back at 10 o'clock at night. So I'm gonna have this sandwich, fruit. Maybe I'll bring like a protein bar or something. These little bars are so good. I don't know if it's considered a protein bar or just like a, you know, healthier version of like a candy bar, but it's very, very good. I'm gonna bring my suitcase just in case, but I got this new backpack that I'm gonna bring. I've seen a lot of flight attendants with backpacks like this, and I finally pulled the trigger on one. I mean, it was only like, it's like less than $25 for this, and the quality is really, really good. So I just kind of transferred all my stuff from my tote bag to this one. My tote bag is falling apart. I'm gonna pack this up, throw on my uniform, and then we will head to the airport. All right, so we did not make it back to Dallas. We're in Cleveland for the night. We were here for like 8 hours. So when we landed here, I got the notification saying that our flight canceled because we were just supposed to turn right back around and go back to Dallas, work that flight back to Dallas. Ended up canceling. I guess there's bad weather in Dallas right now. So we're stuck here. We're in downtown Cleveland for a short layover. Our layover is 10 hours. We're leaving at 5 o'clock in the morning. They did have us on like a 7 a.m. flight back to Dallas, but all of us, there was a bunch of open seats on the 5 a.m. So all of us just switched our deadhead to 5 a.m. So we're leaving here in just a few hours, really. It's like 9:15 right now. So yeah, I'm definitely sad because I really wanted to go home today. It's a beautiful hotel room though. It looks like it's comfy.
Hey, good morning. It is 3:08 a.m. We're leaving here at 3:35, so I'm gonna try to wake up for a few more minutes, throw on my uniform, pack all my stuff up, and thankfully this is just a deadhead because I'll definitely try to sleep on this flight. About like 2 hours of sleep. We made it back. All I did on that trip was deadhead. I didn't even work a flight, just deadhead there, deadhead home. It's just so crazy when stuff like that happens. It's funny how if that happened in the middle of a trip, I wouldn't care at all. Like I'd be like, oh, perfect. I get to deadhead tomorrow. We're working less, we get stuck somewhere, I'm deadheading the next day. Like I'm totally fine with that. But when I'm supposed to be going home at the end of the day, I'd rather work the latest flight, the longest flight and get home versus layover for 10 hours and then deadhead back. This trip did roll over to my days off, so I had to call and get another day off back on my schedule. So at least that's nice that they do that. Now I'm off for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday instead of Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Only 2 more days on reserve and we're done with the reserve month. So I'm excited for my summer reserve month to be done because summer flying is just rough, especially here in Dallas. The summer storms that come out of nowhere and they just screw everything up. That is it for this video. I'll keep you posted on what happens the last 2 days of my reserve month. But thank y'all for watching and I'll see you in my next video.